This is kind of an insane story. Peter Navarro, President Trump's top tariff advisor, who I believe Elon Musk said is as dumb as a sack of bricks, he's targeting BMW's enormous production factory complex in Spartanburg, South Carolina, calling it a scam. Why is it a scam, according to the Trump administration? Honestly, even if you are a fan of the Trump administration, and I'm okay with that. I mean, everyone's different, right? We all have our different personalities and different opinions. Even if you are, though, you've got to say, doesn't matter. This is ridiculous. Absolutely, absolutely preposterous. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I shouldn't be laughing because this story is really quite insane. Peter Navarro has claimed BMW only assembles German transmissions and vehicles in South Carolina, and therefore that's a bad thing. BMW, though, has invested around $15 billion and employs 11,000 workers at Spartanburg. That's a lot of workers. Since 1994, the plant has assembled more than 2.7 million vehicles, making up 63% of BMW's total production. And yet, Trump's top tariff advisor says it's a scam. Anyway, BMW isn't taking on the chin. They've fired back, as rightly they should. Guys, you know I've been critical of BMW on various issues, but in this case, they're right. They've said this factory plays a crucial role in their US operations, and it's a huge part of their global network, which, well, clearly it is. State officials, as well, have rallied to the company's side, stressing that BMW's presence has been a boon for the local economy, which it has. I mean, more than $15 billion and thousands and thousands, 11,000 staff. That's a lot. Because remember, for every one direct job in the automotive industry, there is 10 indirect jobs. That's a lot of people. We're talking about 110,000 people. Just a few days ago, Navarro made headlines when he described Tesla as a car assembler rather than a car manufacturer, in defending the administration's strong support for robust tariffs. Now, 85% of Tesla's parts in their cars are made in America, and they're considered one of the most vertically integrated car companies in the world. I believe this guy has no idea what he's talking about. He later singled out BMW's local operations, claiming that only Germany gets the good jobs, while the US is stuck with lower value jobs. Germany's automotive industry is in a shambles. I don't know what he's talking about. You take automobiles, he said. What we're doing now is a scam. Like BMW comes to Spartanburg, South Carolina, and all we do is assemble German transmissions and autos, he said. They get all the good jobs. They get all the good profits. And we get stuck with a hindsight. Now, good profits, I can tell you, Germany's automotive industry isn't making good profits right now. Obviously, BMW was pissed off, as you would be. In a fiery press release shortly after Navarro's comments came to light, BMW said it has invested more than $15 billion into Spartanburg since 1992, and it employs more than 11,000 people at the site, all from America. Approximately 1,500 vehicles are built at the factory every single day, using parts sourced from hundreds of suppliers across the United States and suppliers elsewhere, of course, but still. The plant in Spartanburg has been an important location in our global BMW Group production network for over 30 years, said BMW. It is our largest plant worldwide, the largest worldwide, serving domestic and international markets with the highly acclaimed BMW X models. In fact, my BMW X5 that I bought about 10 years ago was actually made at that plant. In 2024, the plant exported approximately 225,000 BMWs with an export value exceeding $10 billion, making it the largest automotive exporter by value in the United States. That's a lot of tax dollars going to America. The vehicles built at Spartanburg include the X3, X4, X5, X6, X7, and XM models. I've got to say, I'm not a fan of internal combustion anymore because the world's moving on, but the BMW X5 I got, it's been a really good car. I mean, I'm just thinking it's been a great car. So kudos to this factory, to the workers of that factory. You guys are doing a good job, I reckon. BMW estimates that the plant contributes a staggering $26.7 billion to South Carolina's economy and supports about 43,000 jobs with $3.1 billion in wages and salaries. And I actually think BMW isn't lying at all. I think that's accurate, completely accurate. It could be an understatement, if anything. BMW is considering ways to expand production, though, at the Spartanburg site. So, I mean, Trump's top advisor, he's representing Trump. This is really stupid. If BMW are considering investing in making the site bigger to produce more cars there, and it sounds like they want to produce electric cars there, then they should be 100% supporting BMW and saying, you know what, guys, this is great news. How can we support you? We want you to go ahead and do this. Instead, they're cutting them off at the knees. And honestly, this is like someone on drugs. It's like some dude who's literally on crack cocaine and just doesn't have any idea what's going on. You know, we were criticizing Joe Biden, right, for losing his marbles at the end. He was. This is probably even worse because this dude, I mean, he's not that old. Anyway, in a recent analyst call, company executives revealed they are looking into adding shifts to the plant, potentially boosting production by up to 80,000 units. I mean, this was before all this happened. These guys are just, wow. BMW has been in South Carolina for over 30 years and has proven to be one of the best corporate citizens in our state, said Senator Lindsey Graham. Their presence is a major benefit to the South Carolina economy, and it is much appreciated, he said, in response to the Trump administration making these wild comments. And even if you hate Elon Musk, Musk has got a point. This guy is denser than a bag of bricks. South Carolina Senator Carl Allen came to BMW's defense, saying, Mr. Navarro's characterization of BMW's business model as detrimental to the US economy and national security is not only unfounded, but also overlooks the substantial benefits that BMW has brought to our state and our nation. What are your thoughts? Let me know what you think in the comments. BYD, they have really laid down the gauntlet here because they say that their new chargers are more than twice as powerful as Tesla's V4 superchargers, and their new chargers will be capable of 1,000 kilowatt charging speeds, which, to be honest, it makes total sense. Why build chargers today that will be obsolete in a few years' time? Why not go faster? I mean, make chargers that can provide insane amounts of power. If your electric car can handle that, great. If it can't, then so what? I mean, if you've got an EV that only charges at 100 kilowatt, you can still use it, right? I reckon this is brilliant. It's amazing what's happening in China. We've seen recently 900 kilowatt chargers from Zeekr. Now we're seeing 1,000 kilowatt chargers from BYD. The industry is just transforming in an insane way. What this means is that we're going to see electric cars capable of charging in around probably 7 or 8 minutes over the next 4 or 5 years. We're already seeing that. We're already seeing that now. I mean, the new Xpeng G6, they're saying can charge 450 kilometers of range in 8 minutes. Zeekr is saying that they have battery technology capable of charging in around 8 minutes as well. The industry is insane. We've also got, I just forgot, BYD just started selling cars in China that have dual charging ports. You can put two charging cables in at the one time to double your charging speed.